Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to day 48 dropshipping. Today is going to be a pretty quick video. I did plan to make this a bit longer, but it's just not going to work out that way. I've just been I've been sleeping like 5 hours a day this whole entire week, and I'm about to go into work in like 8 minutes, and it's just been a time crunch lately. So the results from basically the ads that weren't really spending, they did pick up some spend, but CPMs are very absurd, and I'm not going to be able to make it profitable. The winning angle that I did have, I'm just really not going to be able to run it whatsoever, just because the terminology and the angle goes against Meta's terms of service. So it's just not doable, and this new angle that's a lot lighter, it's just not getting the results that I want, and it's already a very expensive niche. But so I did find a new product, and I'm going to be getting that product page done tomorrow when I get home, and then we're going to get started getting absolutely cracked on these ads. And my last product, I will just say I'm completely done with it, but there is some great positives that I was able to take away from running this product. Just the amount of market research that I was able to do, and if my ad account didn't get banned, we were profitable at a 3 ROAS. So basically, I'll just say it was berberine, and the ideal customer would be, so people for like a GLP-1, GLP-3, or Ozempic, their conversion rate drop-off would be my ideal customer, and the market is massive for it. It is $1 billion market. It's 5 years. No, I think Ozempic has only really been FDA approved for maybe 2 or a year and a half, and the market, it's estimated to be over $1 billion market, and the market awareness is crazy. But their fall off would be, one, if you take the pill version, you do have to get, at least in the state of Michigan, by law, you have to get monthly blood work, or, well, after the first month, you got to get blood work, and then after 3 months, you got to get continuing blood work. And then also, there are some pretty heavy side effects for your digestive system. And then for the people that do the liquid one, where you have to inject it, people are very scared of needles, and at least to my customer avatar on Reddit, some people said they kind of feel like I just don't even want to say that. It's kind of rude, but I did see it on Reddit. People that are scared of needles, that haven't really used them before, they said they feel kind of like a drug user in their own home, injecting themselves, and it's just not like ideal for them. It's out of the ordinary, and then they got to go out of their way to get blood work. And then if you don't use insurance, it's sometimes $129 a month, $200 a month. It's expensive. And then if you do use insurance, it's a lot cheaper, but you're using your insurance and still pricing issues. So basically, berberine, it's a blood sugar, basically keeps it level so that you can stop all the cravings. So it's a natural supplement. You don't need any doctor approval for it. You do have to be a little bit cautious on it. It can cause some disruption. But basically, every objection for the GLP-1, but people that want to try it, but their objections cancel them out, berberine would be the best ideal supplement for them. And that angle that I was running was profitable. It worked. And I'm not running the product anymore. Like I said, I got banned, but just the amount of knowledge and market awareness, and just tapping into this market that is so saturated and turning it into my potential customers, it was some of the best learning experience that I've ever gotten in ecom, and I feel like I am so much better suited for this next product test. So even though we're not scaling, we're not running it up, it is still so worth it overall. And there's just been crazy energy today because I already have, for this next product is going to be another supplement, but I just have a crazy game plan for it. And I just feel like this one's going to be the one. It is just, yeah, like I will speak more on this tomorrow. Basically today, I just ran the AI docs, basically just to get my basic target audience and my basic angles. And then I locked those in with, of course, human research, and I really dial them in. I just use AI to speed it up, and Claude is really good at it, and you can save a lot of time. I was going to try Atlas AI to build the product page, but I was looking at it and I built up like a mock-up, and the shit just looked like shit, man. It just looked pretty shitty, so I'm not going to fuck with it. And this is going to be the best offer, the best angles, and the ads are going to be absolutely cracked. We are going to answer all objections and confirm most beliefs, and we're going to go direct response very heavy here and tap into emotion. Like this supplement, it would be something that I would use, and I don't want to say too much about it. I don't want to say too much about it, but energy is just crazy, and we're staying positive, just sticking to the game plan and just learning everything that we possibly can learn. And it honestly just feels amazing because of how much progress we are making. But today I'm going to sleep at least minimum 8 hours. Today is Thursday, but I'm working third shift and it's fucking rough. I can't go to first shift right now because of my seniority. But it's really rough. There's been construction around my house and I really haven't been able to sleep too well. Caffeine has been picking me up, but a week of that, my mind feels very slow, even though my body feels very energetic. So I am going to need at least 8 hours just to recharge and reset my brain, just because there's so much like fog in my brain. I can't like think straight just because of how much sleep deprived I am. But that's that. I got to get in there, but that is it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I do read all the comments, and I'll see you guys for day 49. 49 will be tomorrow. Peace.